Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you to my Let's Play of Miraculous Rise of the Sphinx. For those of you who don't know, my favorite show has, ever since 2016 basically, is Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And I believe in 2021, no, it was last year actually, in like October of 2022, they released a console game known as Miraculous Rise of the Sphinx. I have always been, skeptical on whether or not I want to cover this game because it's very different from other games that I have played on this channel in the fact that, I very much would be just doing the story here. I would not be going for 100% because the 100% completion is kind of bogus because you do have to, the way the game is structured, you have to go back to certain areas after you get certain abilities later on in the game. I may make a bonus video down the line on any 100% completion, but for now, this one's just kind of a standalone thing where we're basically just going to play through the entire story as a means to get us from Wind Waker to the next big LP. Just, have something going up while I'm still preparing for the next major LP. So, without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get started with Miraculous Rise of the Sphinx.
In the daytime, I'm Marinette. Just a normal girl with a normal life. But there's something about me that's only possible because of who Ladybug is to the people of Paris. A lot of people see her as a symbol of hope, as someone who would never give up. It may feel like a burden sometimes, but I guess it comes with the territory. We all need someone we can look up to. Someone who helps us get a grip on things, especially in hard times. Someone who reminds us that whenever we seem to lose hope, giving up is not the solution.
Don't be bemused, it's just the news. Today, Mayor Bourgeois launches his new Paris cleaning strategy, supported by a squad of new and expensive innovative cleaning robots. Mayor Bourgeois seems to be intent on putting an end to, and I quote, an unsightly and stinky flying rodent problem.
Mr. Pigeon 68, I may have given you your power so you could take your revenge on Mayor Bourgeois and his shameful robots. But in return,
I'll bring you Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous.
Breaking news. Mayor Bourgeois' Operation Clean Paris has just been sabotaged by none other than the infamous villain, Mr. Pigeon. He just deployed an army of ominous pigeon bots that are causing havoc in the city. Once again, Paris is relying on our beloved superheroes, Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Mr. Pigeon? Again?
Basic movement. Move with the left stick. Press R2 to switch your hero. As you can probably tell, I'm playing on the PS4 because it's one of the many versions that it was released, and, I don't know, I guess I just enjoy the PS4. Anyway, our goal here, we are in the chapter Feathers My Lovely. Our goal here is to defeat Mr. Pigeon. Alright, we need to defend Paris, target an enemy with the left stick, and attack it by pressing the square button.
Let's just beat these goons and free the pigeons.
So basically, we're going to need to do some fighting. This is kind of a action platform,
He's getting away!
if you will. Now it's going to tell us how to do a jump, and if we press the X button twice, we can do a double jump. So yeah, this is kind of an action platformer where we are basically doing a bunch of combat, as well as exploring and, having some platforming elements within. There are also some collectibles.
I can do a double jump to reach higher spots.
And there's also a lot of text that just happens. But yeah, these are some collectibles, these orbs, and we will actually get into what they do a little later. And there are a few other collectibles that we can get as well, but we're going to need to actually run into them.
Into a pigeonocracy.
We're actually going to need to get, find them. Alright, so now it's telling us, these shiny orbs will be useful in your adventure. Collect them all. We will do our best. For now,
It's like the orbs are leading the way.
as you can kind of see, it's not only is it an action platformer, it is kind of a little bit of a linear action platformer. Ooh. Oh, macaroons. Tiki's very practical to macaroons. Pick them up. Pick them all up.
I'm not gonna leave you out here all alone, little macaron.
Oh, there's 5 right there. So basically there's 2 collectibles in a level. There's macaroons and these little orb things. Alright, here we can dodge. You can perform a dodge by pressing the X button.
Watch the pigeons and
I hate
you'll
how
do
it's called the
fine.
cross button.
Now!
So basically, oh wait, that didn't work. So yeah, but if you don't dodge the timing right, you will actually lose health. Just like that.
Now!
Okay, dodge again.
This is now or never!
Now we just need to dodge a 3rd time. And that'll complete that segment.
Hey, where are you going now, Mr. Pigeon?
So basically, as you can kind of also see, this is somewhat of a linear,
Get to him. Let's go.
somewhat of a linear action platformer, as well as you cannot go out
I
of
need more
certain
energy.
areas. So basically, like this, for example, yeah, you can't go down there, or you can't go down here. Basically, anything that's below
Way to
the
go.
roofs of Paris basically is kind of an out of bounds thing. You don't particularly have lives. You don't particularly have lives in this game, but you just kind of respawn where you were. Alright, if you are lost, follow the yellow marker to find your way through a level. So basically, yeah, that yellow arrow that is pointing us in the direction where we need to go, that's basically to help us for, you know, if we somehow in some way get lost. But
Shoot!
this you know, so a lot of people do consider Miraculous a kid's show, and I guess the game can reflect that because it's basically simple enough to where kids can play it and not, you know, get lost or confused. But for now, let's go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and continue collecting orbs, because while I'm not planning on collecting everything in the first just run through the game, I am more than likely gonna plan out a bonus video where I show off what like the 100% completion rewards are and stuff. I am going to try to at least collect everything that I see, just because it is in my collectathon brain to do so. Alright, so now we're going to be learning about Hero Sense Tingling. Press the triangle button to parry when an enemy attacks.
Thought I can parry his... All right!
There we go.
Pigeons will reign supreme!
Basically, when that exclamation point appears over his head,
Not too
that's the
bad.
perfect time to parry. And that completes that segment.
Let's get it!
And here is everything in its own time. Some areas are not available right away. You should come back later. So yeah, basically this is one of those areas where we need a ability that we don't currently have. So we're going to need to come back here, which should obviously be like coming back and collecting a few things. Or after we get further in the game, just to, you know, collect some extra stuff. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and just continue moving
Let's
forward.
wrap this up.
Doesn't look to be anything else around here. Let's see. Some more orbs here. Nothing up there. Alright.
Woohoo!
Just some more orbs. I'm just kind of exploring and... Ugh, feeling a sneeze. God, that was loud. Whew. Okay, so here's some more orbs. We've already got like 131 of these things.
Let's go! Woo!
So yeah. Alright, we got Miraculous Jump. You can make a super jump at specific points by pressing the circle button. So as you can also see, this game is very text heavy, or I guess like vocal heavy, which I mean I'm completely fine with because I love
No
hearing
rest for the weary.
my favorite voice actors, because they do reprise their roles in this game. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to be quiet during certain sections, but like I won't be, you know, just completely quiet in certain others. Anyway, I guess there's nothing left to do but to head up here.
as the day the pigeons take a stand against those heartless Parisians who ignored them for too long. Now, give me your miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, or else. Dodge this.
Careful!
Alright, so starting off here with the battle against Mr. Pigeon.
I can parry his attacks. It's down
Basically,
to you and me now.
Basically, you know, we're gonna want to parry his attacks and just knock his health down, and then defeat his
isn't going to pan out.
his pigeon robots. Just kind of rinse and repeat until we take him down.
I can parry his attacks.
So go ahead and parry again and take him down.
Cataclysm!
And yeah, as you can see, we also have quick time events too.
Looks like your reserve army has just fled the battle zone, Mr. Pigeon.
All right, and now we've switched over to Cat
You're too
Noir,
stubborn for your own good, Mr. Pigeon.
who basically kind of worked. Obviously attacks work the same as Ladybug, except for this time around we have
What are they?
one. He actually has less health, I think, than Ladybug starts with, and he also uses a
I
staff.
want them, and I want them
Go ahead
now!
and parry, and we have to take out his second health bar.
Lucky charm! Huh? What am I supposed to do with this? Got it! No more evil doing for you, little Akuma. Time to de-evilize! Gotcha! Bye-bye, little butterfly. Miraculous Ladybug!
What happened? Where am I?
Found it!
I wonder what these orbs are. Any ideas, Cat Noir? Not a clue. Do you think they have anything to do with the Miraculous? Could be. I'll go check on Master Fu. I'm pretty sure he'll have a wisecrack answer as to what it is. Do you have an idea on what that orb could be, Tiki? I don't. It's the first time I've seen one in my entire life. Okay, I had better go check in on Master Fu. Then. Hopefully, he'll have a straight answer on what it is. Alright. Seems we got a item for our scrapbook. But we are now here over in the Jean Malin Square, where we find Master Fu. Let's go and talk to him. Marinette, I saw you and Cat Noir fighting against Mr. Pigeon on TV. Him? He's back defeating his pigeons, no worries. As for me, I'm concerned about a strange object I found on the way. Where did you find that orb, Marinette? Was Mr. Pigeon after it? Not that I know of. He was more interested in taking our Miraculous, as usual. Have you ever seen this orb before, Master? I haven't, but I know exactly what this is. These orbs are linked to an arcane miraculous discipline, actually. The aim of this discipline is to grant the worthy holder of the miraculous a fantastic power when a great threat is coming close. A great threat? What do you mean by that? The presence of these orbs doesn't bode well. It seems that evil is lurking. Something is coming. You must stay alert, Marinette. And above all, you should go and retrieve all of the orbs, while there's still time. When you have gathered enough, come see me again. I will use the orbs to power up your skills. That way, Ladybug and Cat Noir may have a chance to keep Paris safe once again. Alright, so basically, with collecting orbs... Oh, it's actually kind of giving us a tutorial and making us upgrade some health. So basically, here, Cat Noir now has more resistance, which means he has more health points. But yeah, basically... Basically, these orbs are meant to help us upgrade our abilities. Not only this, but we can also unlock attacks for ourselves. See here, we have protection as a defense for Cat Noir's staff, and we can unlock an attack known as the Spinner, but we do not have enough for that. But if we switch over to Ladybug, same thing. Binding, we have protection, then we have binding and ricochet. These are both things that we're going to need to, collect orbs to unlock. But for now, I think what I want to do, because Cat Noir is still a heart down from Ladybug, let's go ahead and upgrade his health once more. And now we can technically upgrade Ladybug's health some more. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade an ability. Or I think is that ability or agility? Something. But, okay. I think that's all I'm going to do for now, because while we can do this and just do it, I want to make sure they're kind of equal in their abilities and everything. So, I think we're going to save the rest of that for, later. Hey Marinette, what's up? Adrian, you startled me. Startled me. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Actually, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, me? I know it sounds incredible, but my father's decided to throw a party at my house for my birthday. And of course, you're invited. Invited? Me? Me as in Marinette me? Of course. I want all my friends to be there. I already told Nino, who told Alia. It's gonna be so awesome. Alia knows? Anyway, your father is such a class act. You must be so happy. Actually, it was Natalie's idea. My father's assistant. I overheard her tell my father he needed to nurture his child bond. That's a mouthful. But I can't imagine how cool a birthday party at the Crest Mansion can be. Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've had a birthday party there, actually. Let's just hope no one gets akumatized this time. Alright, we have Marinette's Neighborhood. Welcome to Marinette's Neighborhood. You can explore its surroundings and discover its history and other secrets. So as you can kind of see, I'm going to critique the game a little bit. At least on the PS4 version, it does have loading issues and some frame rate issues, and it's really weird, but overall, it's still a good game. I don't deny it. Alright, so, with this, I think we're gonna end things here for our, first adventure. Next time on Miraculous, Rise of the Sphinx, we're gonna do what the game tells us in this chapter, and as Adrian, we're gonna go talk to Chloe and see what comes next. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.